gift to the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
Why you do that? Just be what and be disagreeable. This stuff
throwing to start the drive. Jennings. He finds his man complete. That's 4. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Well, he obviously read man coverage there, partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender. Made him
what do you mean by that, Brooke?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route.
Oh, but I understand the situation. And ended up another 5 space
for the completion.
On 1st and 10, Jennings. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And down he goes at the 45.
You asked me a question, I answered.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Back to throw. Jennings under pressure, and they got to him again. Micah Parsons racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. Jennings. He finds his man complete. That's 4. Now they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. This is fielded at the 27. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. Not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Why you don't unplug the charger and take it over there? And I don't want you to have to say that to me either.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The numbers for him from a week ago, 19 carries, 79 yards.
And while they locked up the #1 seed last week, I don't expect them to change what they do in the running game. I expect them to continue to play the exact same way, but with a change up in personnel because they want to make sure that their #1 guy has fresh legs for the playoffs.
On 2nd down. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Falcons grab it. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
It's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Under pressure, and down he goes. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
Oh my God, you fucking.
Intercepted. And the
God.
Falcons are going to take over here up near the 40. So the interception there. And Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified. Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cover. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. The numbers for Davis last week. 6 catches, 63 yards.
And he was able to haul that pass in there, but he knows he's got a tough task ahead of him. This unit in the top 5 in the NFL against the pass. He's going to have to really work hard to get open.
It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. Back to throw. Jennings. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for 1st down. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. 4th and inches in plus territory, that seemed like a prime spot to go for it.
It certainly did, and there's so many things that go into it. Are you too far away for a field goal, but not far away to punt it? Do you just feel like your offense is better? I just think in today's NFL, offense feels like it has to take care of the football, has to keep the ball, because scoring is up. You better maximize every possession. You trust your offense more than you trust your defense in today's league.
He finds his man complete. That's 4th. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 19. Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
Here we go, What? You look like you.
Looking to throw. Jennings.
Yo, y'all wildin'.
And he's going to be
wow.
Just outside the 10.
Wow.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking
wow.
a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. And his kick is indeed good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way to field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides will be thrilled with that.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right
He
now,
got caught from the back.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. On 2nd down now, it's Nelson. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Able to hit his target, Lamb. On the move past the 40. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll drop the throw. That is caught by Lamb. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Up the middle they go. Nelson. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes him from the 10 down to the 6. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
On 2nd down, it's Nelson. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slows momentum somewhat. He's taken down right after. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. A couple extra tight ends are in. 3rd and goal from the 1. He'll look to throw.
Oh, wow. Y'all really.
Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they've moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in
touchdown. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from C.D. Lamb. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Jennings lost the football.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, the Dallas offense back out onto the field. And now following that turnover, they've got an opportunity here to try to cash in with good field position before intermission. On first down, Nelson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. York able to send this one through, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
He hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
They paid them for dropping the ball on every
The Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Looking to throw on second down. Jennings. Open man, complete downfield to Davis. Now another timeout for the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Jennings. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jennings. That's thrown underneath to Algier. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Again, he'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. And the Cowboys going to go on offense one final time in this first half. And we'll see how much they want to push things, leading already here 10-3. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's Williams on the catch. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, come on. Hit him in the head.
And the Falcons are going to get the football here as he gets the... yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. Throwing on first down. Jennings. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
You cookie butter. You gotta go.
Throwing again. Jennings. He finds his man complete. It's Buchanan. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before break. Jennings. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
They'll run on first down. It's Nelson. 2 yards to the loss, 2nd and 12. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here we go on 2nd and 12. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 35. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And Nelson's got it here right side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 11 more on that one and another first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Back to throw here. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Nelson. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. They're going to look to throw.
Oh my God, yo, y'all just robbed me. Y'all just decided to rob me. It's all good.
You know they look at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
On the ground, they want more than that 3. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
Just unbelievable.
York able to send this one through, and they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
So we get set to start this 3rd quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting them back on the sack. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. On 2nd, here's Algier, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
No.
Operating from the gun, Jennings. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The Falcons send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And taken at the 46. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Nelson. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Lamb. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of 34. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends. Back now here on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run on first down.
Go down, go down.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They'll set up a throw. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys are closing in on a 3rd straight win. He's widening the gap further here in the 4th
Time
quarter.
to go to sleep.
Extra point by York is up and
See what time it is, look.
That'll make this a 3-score game.
What time
now.
is
The
it?
lead moves to 17.
10:22.
Papa, two.
New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests. But in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, not to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Let's go brush your teeth. You ready? 2 minutes.
Down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
2 minutes, buddy.
Operating from the gun. Jennings going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. On first down. It's now.
That's just 1 minute. And then you got to do the other minute.
Come on, you ready?
Oh.
Come on.
Well, try it out.
Come on,
Time to brush your teeth and change your booty.
It's better on the ground. I go counting.
Feed it, buddy. Go brush your teeth with that.
Come on.
Please.
What? I counting.
Go ahead, brush teeth.
I want what to
Go brush your teeth, boy. Move. Who's trying to clean this bed off? Move.
do.
Stop it. Go brush. Go ahead. Right.
Come on.
A lot.
What?
You don't take feedback at all. That's a lot. It's going to be a pea size.
Come on.
And fill up the whole toothbrush. You know, we just not really just be doing stuff.
Come on, you ready?
No. Why are you ready?
Brush your teeth. Brush your teeth, clown. Brush your teeth.
Come on.
What?
Want me to help you?
No.
Come on, you ready?
I'll go to bed.
Alright, come on, you can stand up on the seat. You gotta stand up on your thing. Alright, here. Here.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, Right there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Let's go like this. 37, 38, 39, 40. Like it. Like it. 21, 22. Like that. See your smile like that. No cheese like that. Tickle.
Still got another minute.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Want to spit? Go ahead, spit. Spit it out.
Use the cup for the toothpaste thing. The cup from his toothpaste thing.
Alright. Help you spit it out. Alright, spit out. Spit. Spit. Yeah, spit. You got it? Alright. Alright, we got 50 more. Alright, like this, cheese. Cheese. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18,
Oh.
19,
Why are you trying to hurt him?
21,
You
22,
couldn't hold that in?
23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37,
That was too bad.
40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Did you wipe them out?
That was my funny. Oh, look at that all over your face. Let me see. Cheese. Cheese. Let's see. Cheese. So clean. So shiny. Shiny.
So tiny.
So shiny. 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 All right, let's do it.
Go ahead, Brian, get in bed.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it. That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really...
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jamison Williams from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is now 24. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. So out come the Falcons now. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail.
Come on, y'all. Are y'all serious?
Touchdown, Falcons. Gabriel Davis, 75 yards.
That's crazy. They just decided
into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Crazy.
They'll look to throw. He's got it. So they convert to 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Cowboys are able to recover. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we see here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. That pass caught. It's Williams. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run on 1st down. It's Nelson trying to run inside, but nothing there.
That we cannot run the ball.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. Remember, the Cowboys shake it up, but not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Here's 2nd and 8. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
What is that?
Now back to throw.
Wow.
Batted down. Will go the other way to the football. They can't look up here on a 4th down pass attempt, and the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success.
Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration.
Wow. Now I cannot stick these men.
Across midfield. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
They try to throw
no reaction.
2nd down, but this one is
no reaction.
back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
What? Yo, you can't believe this. You can't make this up.
First down now, but the clock continues to move. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Give a big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Back to throw again. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown. Probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it up the middle. And they will get back to him in 1 score as he is into the end zone, and the lead's cut to 8 here in the 4th. So now with little time remaining, they'll have this and maybe one more play. And the Cowboys are going to secure the football, and with it, they'll just about secure the victory as well. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle. Wind up winning the ball game.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to win.
Got so many memories that I never can roll. I done gained the world, I ain't never sell my soul. This is God-given, so I thank him as I go. Hate to sound conceited, but I know. Crazy thing they with me. Yeah, crazy thing they with me. Run up on me, baby, show you gon' see. Yeah, God power from my head and my feet. Yeah. It's colossal. What I say is gospel. I cook this with love. They gon' eat it up and swallow me. Everybody's in the street so I can tweet. I came from love. I turn the mustard seed into a I had to test over the high and show me how to run it. I need cheese. Every day I wake up, I'm thinking myself, can't believe that I'm really me. I've been shows in the boy, you is not even, man. You not playing the same league. I gave my mama some riches. She asked me if I'm selling drugs. I said, mama, please. If I was, do you think I'd let you know? Got so many memories that I made on Cascade Road. This is God-given, so I thank her as I go. This gon' sound conceited, but I know.
That's why I
God power from my head to my feet. Run up on me, baby, so you gon' see. I did not chase, I just attract what you put in the back. I'm still with the cap, but they still hit the dance and wherever I'm at. I feel like a champion, mama mentality. I am the masterpiece, life is the crap. Deep love me and I can't resist it, but I'm only guilty of slipping too fast. Life is by legacy, what lies ahead of me, helping it. Peace with this fast. Be regular, that I pack. 007 before you react. Don't think I my granddad before he passed. Look to the stars, look at the sky. Tell me that heaven ain't black. On everything I love, try not to brag till you bring it up. Turn up vision, block opinions, and I can give what think of us. Duck down, hook, through the roof with an uppercut. Tell the truth, shut the devil up. In the booth, I'm untouchable. Crazy thing they
it's going to be autistic.
crazy thing they
Okay, elephant. And the brother on the tree.
God power from my head and my feet.
What is the ducky hour? What is the ducky hour? What is the ducky hour? What is the ducky hour?
The final playoff push
That's right, Dada. It's 10:05.
10:05. Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening
3:05.
kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio
What is
State.
the ducky hour? What's the deal with that yellow?
Fields passing on the first play from scrimmage. And his first look is incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. From the gun, here's Fields. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mitchell. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. An explosive 38-yard pickup. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Fields now to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I love those corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that play, knocking that pass away?
One play action. Fields. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. To throw is Fields. And he comes back with one complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 13-yard line. A first carry for Elijah Mitchell. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Bronco
really
touchdown.
did not get the ball. That is some garbage.
With career...
Wow. And I put
70. And the Broncos will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from Tyler Boyd. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll begin on the ground.
Run through the fucking line.
He's immediately taken down the line of scrimmage. Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here.
Get the yo, y'all mother.
It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They give up the middle to Akers. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Going right back to Akers.
Nobody don't block nobody. Are you serious?
Up to the 43. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Looking to pass. Tua. He's got a man complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They give them a gain of 38. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Pass is caught. It's Metcalf going across the field. Touchdown, Chargers. DK Metcalf with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Chargers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. So that drive goes 1 plays. And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And they came into play here off 2 straight victories. They're back to 500 on the year. But, Charles, is this little mini run coming too late to salvage their season?
Well, they definitely dug themselves a hole that leaves them needing to play almost perfect football from here on out. But I do believe they think that they've got this thing turned around, and they are capable of doing exactly that.
On the draw, here's Mitchell. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. These two teams all tied after one. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. The offense on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Johnson to return it. It's a net of 40 there. Punt of 48 and a return of 8. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. They'll complete this one to Watson. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Well, speed is definitely a calling card if you play quarterback in this league. And he does a terrific job there of hustling in quickly to make the play. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Tua going to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Got a man, Slayton. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. From the gun, it's Tua. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure.
Oh, my God.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
What?
What?
Yo. What? Right. You're right.
What?
Yeah. You are so right. That is actually a what? That is a touchdown. That's crazy.
What?
Yes.
Near the end zone. And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the
Definitely
field.
a what?
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally,
With that,
points. Most
Thank you.
quarterbacks would tell us ended with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here.
Why?
Eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles. Remember, last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Buying time to his left. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. Had some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near, and you notice how they cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open field. After a while, you start to wonder, does the running back coach visit the quarterback coach and say, hey, I can help you with this, we can protect this, and make sure we keep the ball.
And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for this with Akers.
Oh my God, yo, you serious?
As they stop him.
Y'all bugging.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. He finds Watson complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Get away from him. Yeah, get away from him.
But now they got to get ready. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Now Tua. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. DK Metcalf with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Flying in to pick up that sack, Jordan Brooks. A final shot before the break. Fields into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. An excellent at play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they run standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
So we reach halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. To a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 44-yard line. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown. DK Metcalf, 44 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Whoa, be careful.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 24. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if I kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. On 1st down, they go back to Mitchell, and he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw, Fields. And that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone,
right?
that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. 2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. So that was a very nice play, Charles, from a very speedy cornerback.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
Looking for Murphy, and he finds him complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Tua. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down. Tua sets up to pass it. And complete once again to Watson. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. On second and a couple. Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He finds his man, complete. It's Murphy. And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the first. We have played 3 quarters. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the fourth quarter. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And now a fumble. The ball's out. It's picked up by the Broncos. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, maybe it hasn't exactly been a Rembrandt, but they've been mistake-free to this point and finally cough it up. I don't think it's going to cost them the game. They should be fine. But, boy, they're going to hate going back and watching tape and being able to say we're that close to achieving our goal of 0 turnovers during the game.
A little blemish, but as you say, still comfortably in command. Now Fields checks this one down. It's Mitchell. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up second down. A shotgun snap, Fields. And his throw is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops from one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
This is caught. It's Boyd. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Again, Fields. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders. And following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Here's Fields. And Cooks has it over the middle. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. The Broncos on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 30. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Logan Wilson. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
You want to cover?
Fourth down, Fields has to have this one. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance of victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly. And what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
Delivering another one here to Darren Waller. He's got it again. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They go right back to him for 20
Hey, Kev, what hurt, Bobby?
Well, I'm sure he likes his performance a little bit better than last week. He had the 3 interceptions here, none in the fourth quarter, and he's got his guys in front.
Guaranteed he put in a tremendous amount of work this week, but maybe the matchup is just better for him. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. It's almost like those golfers. Certain courses fit their eye, and they like what they see, and other courses, as soon as they tee it up, they know they have no shot. Maybe that's the difference for him. Last week, no. This week, a big yes.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Watson. And he's brought down. It's a good game. The sets him on first and goal.
Carter, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Tua going to throw. The quick slant caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. And certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. And their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. To throw again on second down. Fields. He's got it. Complete. And he's across for the touchdown.
Unbelievable. Yeah, I could just sit there and just really just...
But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is down to 24. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So the final seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and this one they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
He finds Watson. It's caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Tyler Bass now for the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Pretty clean and simple there, just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film section of the coming games.
Yeah, it's a lot about that, Parker, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast, the 6'4s hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in the trenches. It's no difference. Neither one play games, no swinging for them fences. We want the finer things that's expensive. They hit them either close range.